Hey everyone and welcome back. I'm Mr. Stoltz and today I'm talking about last year's shoe of the year. The model NMD, in my opinion, has to be the most popular shoe of 2016. Do you agree with that? I believe a lot of people will agree with me on that, even though they're not a big NMD fan. Maybe they're a bigger fan of a Nike or Asics or whatever. But I still believe that a lot of people will agree that the NMD was last year's #1 model. So today I'm taking a look at the NMD R2 Primeknit, and Adidas family is continuing to just release a lot of really great sneakers, and especially from the NMD model. So this is the NMD R2 Primeknit. As I mentioned before, I probably only buy Primeknit. I'm not a big fan of the mesh. It looks kind of good, but not in my opinion. If you're looking for comfort, Primeknit is the way to go. So I got a new version right here. All the other Primeknits that I bought in the past has had a one-piece upper, where this one is a little bit different. So what am I talking about? Let me show you instead. Yes, so I got it in a size 45 or an 11. Let's take it out. Let's see here. So this is the brand new model that's been released a while ago. Let me remove this one from the inside as well so we can take a better look. I got this one in the all white and then red colorway. I think it's a really nice and clean summer shoe. This one was released in a lot of different versions recently. It was released, this one with a tongue, and that's the reason why I bought this one, because I've never reviewed an NMD with a tongue like this. It's only been the one-piece Primeknit upper. And then it was also released in one version where we had all of these one-piece uppers in a variety of colors. There was an all red, it was a black, and so on and so on. This one was also released in a black version, but I felt that I wanted something different. If you have this one, you have like a hat with something red on. It could be kind of fresh during summer to have this all white shoe, and then with a little bit of hints of red maybe on the rest of your clothing options. This one is really nice. It is an upper of Primeknit. As always, it is really soft. However, this one is a little bit thicker compared to my previous Primeknits. So it is a little bit thicker, but that's when you're wearing it, it will feel a little bit thicker, but at the same time, it will just feel as great on your feet. Sizing wise, it will be the same. I got this one in a size 11, fits great. Go with your true to size if you want to grab the new R2. So yes, moving on. If you haven't noticed, this is a one take, so there will be no edits. I like it. And so moving on. So at the upper we have these stripes that runs all the way across the entire shoe, all the way around it. There's two hints of white in this one. There is a crispy white and then a bone white. So a white and then a bone white. So the crispy white is the actual stripes that runs all the way along the shoe, and then the so-called base of the shoe is this crispy white and the bone white, crispy white. It's funny because it matters a little bit what kind of conditions you're. If you're outside, it will look a little bit different. So the lighting condition will determine this shoe how it looks like. But if you're looking like this, yes, it is an all white shoe, but it has a little bit hints of other as well. So in the middle part of the shoe, we have the three stripes. It is the same like all other NMDs. Both sides has the same thing. Toe box, super soft. It comes with white laces. At the top of the tongue, we have the Adidas and the trefoil logo. And the reason why I bought this shoe is because we have the tongue. And it is a little bit different. It feels a little bit different on feet. And here comes my only negative thing about this shoe. All my other NMD Primeknits, it's a one-piece upper, and you don't really notice the tongue at all. But on this one, when you have the tongue down here, this part right here, below the tongue, below the laces and everything, this is where the tongue is positioned and stitched on the inside. So if you're having this on feet and if you're pulling or something, you can actually see a little bit of extra padding underneath. It's not as sleek compared to an one-piece upper, but of course a one-piece upper is going to explain it's a one piece, so there will not be additional pieces on the shoe that's going to make it a difference. So this one is not as sleek. There's a little bit thicker material right here because it's dual. You have this Primeknit and then you have the tongue as well. So that's probably my only negative thing on this shoe. Maybe I'll find something else, but that is what I noticed when I tried it on first. It is a little bit bulky at the front, but that's probably it. Let's move on. All right, so white logo at the top. This actually looks really good. It looks more the NMD Primeknit with the sock-like upper is just like the Ultra Boost, because the Ultra Boost uncaged, maybe it will not work as great on all type of occasions where you're going out or whatever, because it has a little bit more sporty look. This is the same thing about the NMDs. When you have this one with the sock-like upper, maybe it will not look as good for like formal occasions or whatever, something like that. So this is the reason why I bought this one, because it will look a little bit more stylish, not as much sporty, in my opinion. Do you guys agree, or do you say no, Mr. Stoltz, you're completely wrong? Leave a comment down below. It's always fun to discuss sneakers because I have an opinion, you have an opinion. That's what's so fun about the sneakerhead world. All right, so let's see here. I did this and then that and then this. So the side, as I mentioned, all upper of Primeknit, all white, 3 stripes. We have padding along here on the upper part. Let's see here. Yes, the thing that made the NMD so famous is of course the plugs. And as you can tell, there is no plugs anymore on the R2 on this side. If I turn it around, yes, we have the matching plug for the outsole. And this is at the beginning when they first released the R2, I was a little bit not negative, but I did not like it at first. But now when I'm seeing it, it is so clean on the outside, and then when you turn it around, you have this little splash of color on the block, just like the outsole, same color. And I really like it. When you have these on feet, it looks really, really good. Super, I love it. Talking about the boost. The boost on this shoe is 2 times more comfortable than NMD R1. Oh no, he didn't. Yes, I did. It is a lot more comfortable than NMD R1. The R1 is a comfortable shoe. It's lightweight and blah, 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 blah. But the comfort level on this new R2 with the boost makes it such a great shoe. A lot better than NMD R1. I think this is a shoe that I want to walk around with all day. Now, before I used to think about the NMD like that, R1, but now when I'm putting this one on, I'm like, okay, if I want to walk for X amount of hours, I'm gonna choose this one. If I'm only going out for a few hours, hanging out with a friend or whatever, maybe I'll pick the NMD R1 because some of those options are really stylistic. They're really nice. I haven't seen a lot of super good colorways coming out of this one yet. I still like my NMD R1s more than the R2s, but I know there is a lot of really good looking shoes coming out of the NMD R2, especially one City Sock, all black with the purple on the inside. Oh my God, that one looks good. That is a pair I really, really want. And I've heard something about it coming out. Is it at the end of this month? April something, 28 maybe? If I'm wrong, leave a comment down below because that is a shoe I really want. That's probably one of the best looking NMD City Socks I have seen in a long time. So that was just a little side note. Other than that, a matching block to the outsole. We have these stripes here at the back part of the shoe. Where on the R1 we had these 2 blocks instead. It's just a clean little thingy. Maybe in the future they want to put some color in here, but I don't think that's going to last because they cannot really color the entirety of the boost. They can only color the outside, and maybe that will be scratched off. But that could be maybe something for the future if they could color this, maybe. I don't know. I'm just thinking about something while I'm talking about this. Other than that, at the back we have the typical NMD pull strap. Comes like this. You can just do like that, or you can plug it up again. Let's see here, this was not the easiest part. There you go. And it says the brown with the 3 stripes in French and a few other English, German, and so on. And then we have this big leather part right here in white. So it is a really clean and summery shoe with red and white, this crispy whiteness. The only negative thing about this is probably that it will get dirty. So if you're like me, you're living in Sweden or Europe, certain places, maybe it's a little bit more rainy compared to LA or Miami or whatever. Maybe Miami rains a little bit as well, but so I will probably only go out with this one when I know it's going to be great weather and I know it's not going to rain that day, because dirt will probably go to town on this bad boy. All right, so let's see here. Outsole, typical NMD outsole, all red. Matches the plug and the pull strap at the back. This is really easy, by the way, to use. Really good. So it says in the middle, the brown with the 3 stripes, Adidas, and then we have the trefoil logo as well. Exactly the same type of design. So that's probably it. We can see the visible boost technology on the outsole as well. And on the inside, we have a black inner sock liner, but it's not really inner sock, it's glued to the boost itself, and it actually says boost at the bottom. And then the information label is placed behind the tongue. So that is probably it on this shoe. This is once again an excellent summer shoe. I would go with your true to size because it is a little bit roomy. I would not recommend going down. I actually think that the true to size is a perfect fit for this one. There is a little bit of a difference between like the R1 and then the City Sock. The City Sock is a little bit tighter in my opinion, but if you're going with the R1 or R2 with the regular NMD, I will go with the true to size. It will feel great, it will look great. So that was this little shoe right here, and then there is nothing else I can say. I really like it. What do you guys think about it? What other NMD models are you looking forward to? Did you grab any of the so-called newer NMD models that was released recently, maybe a week or 2 ago? So what do you think? Do you like these ones? Do you like the R1 better? Do you like this one better? And so on and so on. Leave a comment down below and let's discuss this shoe. I really like it. Hopefully you guys really like it. So thanks for watching. So that was it. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button right here. And if you like this, a big thumbs up. And if you like what I do, tell your friends. I'm always glad when people are showing my videos and so on and so on. I'm just glad that you're here. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon again. Take care.